Hey Team Vogue, Tiffany Young here, and this is the playlist of my life. I'm open to everything from pop to country to rock to hip hop to even white noises like sizzling rain. My first song would be Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics. This song has been a favorite since I could remember. My mom used to sing this all the time and play it in the house, in the car, everywhere I go. Every time it's on, I just like to move and it makes me feel cool. So this is a song that I always turn on when I need to get into my character or the mood.
I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
That part, I think, no matter how old you are, where you are, it's gonna hit you in your own way. And it hits me in a new way every time I listen to it. The second song is Express Yourself by Madonna. Now this was a hard choice because I love all Madonna songs, but I got to cover Express Yourself this year on my tour. It's like one thing to just listen to it, but just reciting those words out loud and moving freely to it, plus I was with my fans, it just opened me up in a whole new way. Plus I've been leaving Truth or Dare on every single night before I hit the Magnetic Moon tour, so I've been like memorized the moves. Seeing this song on stage really left a special place in my heart. Another one of my influences growing up, especially because of my mom, I remember her playing everything from Holiday, Like a Virgin, to La Isla Bonita, to Express Yourself. I've just really connected to it now more than ever. And I encourage anybody and everybody of all ages to sing this song, whether it's hairbrush microphoning, in the shower, just wherever. In the car, I encourage everybody to express themselves. Third song is I'm Still Standing by Elton John. I really liked the message and the video. He wrote this at a period of time where he was just so far into his career. I loved that he did it after a long period of time, and that rewatching Rocket Man for like the 5th time, this song was the song that stood out to me the most when watching it the first time and still on the 5th time. There's something so simple and honest about it, and it hits me every time.
I'm still standing better than I ever did.
Yeah. Anybody listening to this song, whether you're in a good mood or in a sad mood, this song can always uplift you. My next song is Kiss by Prince. This was my favorite Prince song growing up, and I also named my dog after Prince. I met my dog for the first time and I was like, you're coming home with me. When I picked him up, Kiss by Prince started playing in my earphones. So I was like, okay, your name is gonna be Prince. I got to travel to Minneapolis twice this year to perform, and I just took in that Prince energy when I was at that First Avenue venue. Kiss. I love the arrangement, I love how minimal it is. The riff is iconic and it's just so sleek and sophisticated. It makes you feel like you're moving in a cool way, even though you're not. Doesn't matter, because Prince is just making you feel that way. Poker Face by Lady Gaga. I remember listening to the song for the first time, and I was so curious to see her performance live. I was in Korea. I waited up every night, like waiting for her like acoustic piano performances, and I just fell in love with all the different versions she would sing and the fashion. This whole album, it was actually hard to choose one of the songs from the Fame Monster Deluxe version. All 23 songs are my favorite, but this one I got to cover. I loved that all her performances, whether it was dance or it wasn't, it made you move in a different way. It made your body dance, your heart dance, your eyes dance by the mind-blowing fashion, and the unpredictableness of what she's gonna bring next to this one song, like how she's gonna put it together on an award show or at a radio show. It just really inspired me to want to change how I would perform a song over and over and over. She's just the queen of new renditions and versions and reinvention. Umbrella by Rihanna. I realized I chose a lot of the songs that I covered on stage for the very first time. Like, this was my first solo performance, like on a TV show in Korea. This was for my first concert ever in 2009. This was my solo. I mean, the message is beautiful. Her performance, I remember it being like 10 weeks at #1. The whole world was inspired by a song, and I hope to do the same. I love the bridge. I don't know if it's the melody line or how the arrangement stops and goes into that climax, because I'll be all you need and more. It's so simple, but it hits your heart right there. That's like the part you wait for in the song, and it's the words I would want to hear from a loved one and the words I'd love to say to a lover or someone in need. It's so emotional, but it's in this like badass performance version. See, I even remember the dance moves. Yeah, I remember just being so in love with that part and that song. My next song is Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. I remember when this song first came out, it was a shock to the world visually, but it was a shock to my heart. It was so beautifully complicated and raw, and it just felt so honest. It's a song that I keep coming back to no matter what situation I'm in. I chose to do a dance rendition of it on my Magnetic Moon tour this year. Now I have wonderful memories with my fans, singing and dancing, and I have fans crying on this side, I have fans laughing on this side, I have fans just closing their eyes and feeling the music. This was a song that just opened me up, but also opened up my fans, and it was so magical to be able to see them really move. I can't live a lie, running for my life, I will always want you. And I chose a song without even thinking that it has the words running for my life, and it ties in with Run for Your Life right now. It has been a constant inspiration and influence throughout what I've been creating. It's been just a beautiful melody line to hear, especially during that breakdown in the bridge where there's no instruments and I ask my fans to sing it back to me. And they scream, I will always want you. I can't live a lie, running for my life, I will always want you. Yeah, I think it all ties back into falling in love with the music for the first time, being so drawn in emotionally to these lyrics because it's so raw and honest. My last song is Reflection from the Mulan soundtrack. I wrote both versions, Lea Salonga and Christina Aguilera. This is the first song I ever performed on stage. I remember watching Lea Salonga play so many different Disney princesses and being here and having an Asian woman represent some of the most iconic princesses. I remember being so influenced, and I was like, maybe I can be a Disney princess one day. And this song, especially because it was to Mulan, it was also an Asian fierce warrior, and that Christina Aguilera, that was like one of her earlier solo records. I remember being confused and 11 singing this song in front of the mirror and then ending up singing this at a talent show in middle school. I don't know, I think I'm always gonna come back to it because seeing someone you can identify and relate to in the media is so important growing up. And Lea Salonga, Mulan, Reflection, this was my song. Must there be a secret me I'm forced to hide? There's like so much questioning and angst in it, but it opens up into, it doesn't matter, this is who I am and I'm gonna stay true to myself. And hearing that as an 11-year-old girl, I am so thankful to hear such beautiful, beautiful voices sing those words. And thank you to all the wonderful Asian women and strong vocalists who have helped me stay inspired from a little girl till now. You could tell that I do listen to music from all different times and genres. I'm just happy to be able to share some of my moments and secrets and happy moments, sad moments with my fans and the world. And I can't wait for what my fans and everybody else is listening to. Thank you so much, Team Vogue, for having me. This has been the playlist of my life.